Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have this set of polishes that I've had for a little while and I just have not had a chance to swatch them. They are from Daily Charme. It was a collection. I'm not sure of the name right off the top of my head, so I will pop it up on the screen so editing Tara can add it right here. But it is 6 polishes and they are like springy shades, so I thought this would be the perfect opportunity for me to get them swatched so that I can use them for my clients and get them into circulation. So I picked up this collection quite a while ago. I want to say it was last year, probably, maybe last spring, maybe last summer. But it made the move out to the garage with me and back, and I still did not get a chance to swatch it. It just lived on one of my racks and kind of kept it in the back of my head that if any of my clients showed me a picture that kind of like sparked it, I'd be like, oh yeah, I have the perfect one. So today I'm gonna go ahead and get these swatched so that we can you know, kind of see what they look like, because until I have it on a person, I don't know exactly what it's gonna look like. So let's get these in order. So we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, and it's S7, S8, S9, and so on. So again, I'm not sure the name of this collection, but I'm almost positive that it was a full collection that I got. I want to say it was like unicorn something, but I'm probably way off. But so I'll just kind of pull them in. We'll kind of take a look, see at the colors. But this one is kind of like a milky blue. I think these are all kind of like milky shades, and they've got like some sparkle in them. So very pretty for like springtime. So that was number 7. That was called Rainbow Dash. And it is S08. Oh, I went backwards, or I started wrong. This is number 7. This is called Pinkie Pie. Oh, focus. I haven't zoomed in all the way. Okay, there we go. So there we go. Okay. Sorry about that. But there is Pinkie Pie. Pinkie Pie, that's number 7. So we have 7 and 8. So let's go to 9 is Twilight Sparkle, and it is our purple one. Ooh, very pretty. And again, these are all like milky shades, so they're going to be kind of semi-sheer. And I'm not sure if I knew that when I purchased it or if I just saw the colors and really liked them. But up next is number 10. It is Peach Fizz. So this is going to be like a peachy orange. Very pretty, Peach Fizz. And they do have a little bit of a holographic and maybe an iridescent kind of shift glitter in it. Number 11, we have Green Jewel. Green Jewel. This one's really pretty. This would have been pretty for St. Patrick's Day, but also very pretty for spring in general. And then our last one, number 12, is Strawberry Sunset. Is that what that says? Strawberry Sunset. So this one's like a reddy pink. Very pretty. Focus. Honestly, camera. Okay, there we go. Strawberry Sunset. Very pretty. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 coats and top coat on these. I don't have these marked yet, but I will when I put them together, but I can tell the colors. But let's start out with these first 3. I think I'm just going to go ahead and swatch the underside like I do for the rest of my swatches, so I don't have to top coat them because it'll just save us some time. So I'm just gonna go in with my first coat and just give it a nice little even coat. And so there's our pink one, of course, with my hand there. I don't know if you can see. Okay, there you go. You maybe see a little bit better on my shirt. That it's just like a nice sheer wash of pink. And then we'll do our next one. So these are kind of like a milky jelly. So that one is the Peach Fizz. And then here is that reddier pink, that strawberry, what was it called? Strawberry Sunset. So Strawberry Sunset, and that one's a little bit stronger of a pink, more like a red. So let's start those. And we'll get these 3 swatched. And then we'll do our second coat. I might just buzz through this quickly without you guys listening to me yap, or I might just keep it real time. Who knows? I might just do this one real time. So this one's like a milkier blue, so it's almost full coverage. You can see how like that, my little leopard spot kind of disappears. It's a little bit more of a milky, like full coverage. Then the other ones were a little bit more jelly. Like this purple one is super jelly. So it's just going to be that sheer wash of color. And you can still, you know, you can still kind of see, there's a dark spot. You can still see that dark spot coming through there. Oops. And then our green one, Green Jewel, is another one. It's a little bit more milky. Like you can see that spot kind of almost disappears. So it's going to be a little bit more of a full coverage. Let's get our first 3 back. I'm going to scoot those out of the way. We'll scoot these in here so y'all can see them. So this one is Pinkie Pie. So second coat of Pinkie Pie. So there's our Pinkie Pie, and it does cover. You know, in real life I can kind of see it just a tiny bit, but like on the nail it's gonna basically be full coverage. But it's still gonna have that kind of squishy jelly look. So here's the next one. This one was Peach Fizz. And again, it's pretty darn full coverage. And in real life, it's pretty darn full coverage too. So it's just got that nice little squishy jelly kind of look. And then our Strawberry Sunset. Get a little bit more on the brush. So there's our Strawberry Sunset. And again, you can see it's practically full coverage, but still has that nice jelly look. Get those back in. Scoot those out of the way. And we'll do our second coat on the next 3. Am I still? Yeah, I'm still kind of in frame. I'm just got my camera set back up over here at my desk because I was filming a project out in our garage the last few days. So there's the blue, what was that one called? Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash is our blue one. But yeah, so I took my camera out and I had it on a tripod out in our garage because we were working on a project out there for the nail room. So that video will be eventually will be posted, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. This purple one, Twilight Sparkle. There's Twilight Sparkle. And this one is still kind of semi-transparent. You can still kind of see that dark. So it's gonna be, I mean, you could probably do like a third coat, but like on a nail, it's probably, I mean, you can't really see, you know, my crazy manicure through there, so it'd probably be good with 2 coats, but you could always do third if you wanted it to be a little bit more full coverage. But yeah, so make sure that if you're not already, you have subscribed to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you know when I do post, because that'll be kind of like the final, like, I guess, big project for my nail room. Green Jewel is our last one, so there's that, and you can tell he's pretty much full coverage. So I'll get those all cured, and then we'll kind of go over them, and I'll let you guys go. But yeah, if you're not already, make sure you're subscribed so that you know when I post that video. That's kind of my last big project for my nail room, because then I should be about done. I might end up doing like a final room tour, although it's never going to be a final rendition of what my room is going to be like, because I still have some things that I want to change and some things that I want to kind of rearrange and upgrade and stuff like that. So that's always going to be a work in progress, but that should be like the last big project, because it is my my pedicure chair. So if you don't know, if this is the first video that you're seeing, please check out the playlist that I have on my channel. I'll try to link it up here somewhere. I think it's that side. But it's my nail studio renovations. We did, at the end of last year, we did a kind of a complete overhaul. We combined 2 bedrooms and turned it into my nail studio with a half bath and a laundry hookup. And the last thing that I need to finish off, and it's getting to be that time of year, is my pedicure chair. So I ended up, a friend of mine that I went to nail school with, she found a really good deal on a pedicure chair, and then I acquired it from her, and I love it. It's comfortable. Everybody that has used it loves it. I made some slight modifications to it because I wanted to upgrade the pedicure bowl, because up until this point I had not done any like actual pedicures, just dry pedicures, so just basically doing gel polish on their toes. So like no soaking, no scrubbing, that kind of thing, because I wasn't in love with the pedicure bowl that the chair came with, so I wanted to upgrade it. So we had to do some modifications in order for that bowl to fit. And I also wanted to kind of give the outside of it a bit of an overhaul to look more aesthetically pleasing in my room as it is now. Previously, we had the more like cherry toned wood, so that orangier, reddier toned wood as flooring in here. And when we did all of our renovations, we upgraded to the gray kind of washed out. I actually have, so it looks more like this. It's that like gray wood tone. This is actually the piece of the contact paper that I purchased to cover the pedicure chair. So here's a little like sneak peek of what we did. We covered the entire chair with the contact paper that is wood grain, and then any of the little underlying outskirty type little places that we didn't want to cover with the contact paper, we painted. My husband painted it. He finished it today. He did a really good job, so I'm very pleased with how it turned out. So now we're just letting it dry and cure before we bring it in here and start the process of getting it set up and getting everything the way that I need it so that I can start pedicures. So that little long drawn out little spiel here, let's take a little look-see at our polishes. Okay, So here's our 6 polishes. They're really super pretty. This one kind of almost looks out of place. I think I'd almost rather have a yellow because we have our red, you know, like we have pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. But, you know, hey ho, it is what it is. So again, I don't know the collection name. I'm sure I've popped it up on the screen for you guys to take a look at. I'm pretty sure it's still available. I will probably also pop that up on the screen real quick like. But this one here is Green Jewel, and it's like super sparkly, and they are very like milky jelly kind of look, so very pretty. So next one, this one obviously is my favorite, Twilight Sparkle, and this is the one that is the most see-through because you can still kind of see where it says Charm Gel. You can still kind of see through there, but still very pretty. And on an actual nail, you're not, you know, not really gonna see much. Then we have Rainbow Dash, which is the blue one, and I'm not going in any particular order, just the color, just the way they came out of the lamp. But there's the blue, and you can tell that one's kind of milky, more full coverage milky, but still very pretty, very pretty. Okay, and then we've got our Strawberry Sunset, which is the pinkier, reddier pink of the bunch. Almost like a salmon-ish color. Very pretty. And then our Peach Fizz. Peach Fizz. Peach Fizz. Again, I apologize for my grown out, janky looking nails. I have not had time to do them. They're getting kind of out of control. And then our Pinkie Pie, that's our last one. And that one, again, you can still kind of see through it where it says Charm Gel, but I mean, on the nail, you're not really going to notice that. You might notice if you have some like imperfections or like the little white spots or whatever on your nail. Those might show through a little bit, but chances are it's going to kind of camouflage those. So I think you'd be perfectly fine with 2 coats. But there we have our Charm Gel. And these are from Daily Charme. So if you have not heard of Daily Charme, I'll link their website in the description of this video. I don't have a discount code or anything with them. I'm not affiliated with them. I just have a handful of polishes from them. I think I have a couple of cat eye, maybe another collection of cat eyes from them. I think I picked up some of their Christmas ones, like the red, the green, and they had a black one. I think that's the only black cat eye I have. One of the only maybe 2 black cat eyes that I have. But yeah, so again, if you liked this video or you like videos like this, if you're interested in any of these polishes, do check them out, Daily Charme. I don't know if they are HEMA free, but they do have hydroxypropyl methacrylate, so I believe that is the replacement for the hydroxyethyl methacrylate, which is HEMA. So I believe they're HEMA free, but it doesn't necessarily say that. They are made in Taiwan, so there's all of the info if you want to like screenshot that if it's in focus, or pause here and kind of read over all of that. But that lists all the ingredients, and the directions are to cure it in the lamp for 30 to 60 seconds. So I would assume lighter colors 30 seconds, darker colors 60 seconds, but I always cure everything for 60 seconds just to make sure. And let me see if I can turn on my flash on my camera. Does that show any more of the sparkle? Maybe not. Maybe not. But okay. So that is all I have for today. Thank you so much for tuning in and for watching. If you like any of these, like I said, I will leave them. I'll leave Daily Charme linked in the description box. I'm sure there's some discount codes floating around out there. There is one YouTuber, I can't remember off the top of my head, that I have used her discount code before. So, you know, leave me questions in the comment section down below, and I will see if I can find that information for you if you'd like to look for a discount code, because I do not have a personal discount code with Daily Charme. But I do like their polishes. They are 15 milliliters. The only thing that I don't love about their polishes is I feel like the neck of the bottle is really tiny. And I'm sure that's just the way that the bottle is created. It can't really be any bigger. But I feel like sometimes it really gets that bubble in the top, and then when you go to put your brush back in, then it kind of burps and kind of gel goes everywhere, so they can get messy real quick. So you just have to be careful about that. But other than that, they've got other like cream gels and stuff like that. I just, you know, I kind of have a collection of those from another brand, so don't really need those. But I do look for some of the other sparkly finishes and other things like that, so that's why I picked this one up. So yeah, maybe these were just called shimmer jelly. I don't know, because it has an S, so maybe it's for shimmer jelly. But anyways, now I'm just kind of like squirrel. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave it a like. So give me that little thumbs up button. It really does help me. Still creeping towards that 500 subscriber giveaway mark. I would really love to reach that this summer so that I can send out a nice little giveaway prize and or Amazon gift card to those of you who are international. I feel like that's probably the best option for me, to make sure that you guys can also take part in the giveaway. So I will probably do, you know, 2 winners, so one will be US and one will be international, and we'll go from there. But yeah, I'd really like to be able to do that this summer. That would be pretty awesome to reach that 500 subscriber mark. Never thought I'd reach 100, and here we are creeping up on 5, so that's awesome. I appreciate every single one of you who take the time out to watch my videos, that comment, that share. You know, we're all kind of each other's cheerleaders in this game, and yeah, we're just, you know, I'm there for you if you'll be there for me. I enjoy watching all of your content if you're out there making content. If you have a YouTube channel, make sure to leave that in the comments so I can make sure that I'm subscribed to you. I always try to return the favor to my subscribers, because like I said, we're all in this together, and we are all, you know, each other's cheerleaders. So let's help raise each other up in this big bad world that we live in, and let's make it a little brighter. So yeah, on that note, I'm gonna let you go. I hope you all have an amazing day, an amazing week, an amazing month, an amazing summer, if it's summer where you're at, if it's summer when you're watching this. If you are in an area of this globe that is moving into winter, then I hope that winter is mild for you, and that, you know, it doesn't suck. Yeah, so I'm gonna stop rambling now, because that's what I always seem to do. Yeah, have an amazing day, and I hope to see you in my next video.